So hello everyone and welcome back to Summon Dragon Age here with Gide and Ruska. And we are going to be continuing and actually going into Denerim this time around. Although I want to check the items and stuff like that quickly through at least what I got. Small crease, well I bought a lot of flash, that's for sure. Then I got some items from Marshall Lane. That's recurve. I guess this is something we could possibly give for Liliana. She's using this at the moment. Well, she doesn't have enough dexterity for the moment regardless, so I guess we'll be keeping this around nonetheless. Seems like a logical thing. Then this is this stuff that I think I bought that for myself as a possibility to use. Yeah, sure. And at least it's a little bit of critical. I guess it's a nicer looking gloves. It is weird how long my arms are. Sometimes, especially when you're paying attention how freaking tall my arms are. It's weird. Master Flaming Rune. But yeah, let's go and sell some stuff. I'm not sure if I should give even Sten another freaking mug of ale, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get some other stuff that I can give him.
Anything I can do for you, please,
Tell me a
tell
rumor.
me. There's terrible news. Everyone is talking about a battle in the north between Loghain's men and Ban Bronik. The Ban was utterly crushed. Someone told me that he was meeting with Loghain to talk terms, but I don't believe it. Surely Loghain would never attack someone attempting to parley.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I'm sure. Never something like that could happen.
I'm sure you'll be...
Yes, I will be pleased. Just show me your freaking stuff, okay? Have acid flasks. Don't need those things. Like which venoms would be good? Let's at least sell some of these things. Fine, just sell. I want to be keeping those around if I will be actually making my own weapons at some point. But yeah, those I'll keep around. Crossbow we can sell. This ammos we can sell. Kaelin's armor set we obviously not will be keeping around. I can sell that. And I guess this thing and then a red steel one. Kaelin's shield will be keeping around. This don't need. And I'm just keeping the Warden Sword nonetheless around. It just doesn't feel right to be just selling it. I should be actually giving the Tauren Warrior Belt to someone, whoever that would be. But someone I should be giving it to at least. So that, like, I don't know, did Sten even have a belt, for example? No, so I'll just give it to Sten. Maybe he'll use it at some point or not, or have some use for it. So sure, I'll give it to Sten for now. And alrighty, let's go to Denerim. I did originally think that I would have taken Liliana at least to talk to Chantry and stuff, but to be honest, I had so much trouble doing Liliana's quest now that I really just... It's fine, she can stay here for now. And we can just continue on and with our normal party composition. Here I would kind of also love to take Sten, but I think it's better slash safer for me at the moment to walk with Vin around because Morrigan doesn't have much healing yet either, so it's kind of just a slight bit dangerous. But hey, we can go and get new quests from the Chantry board that are all over the map and do some of them at the same time, then going through the maps and all sort of stuff. And I do want to go and buy some Lyrian dust when I finally leave from this area back to the map, like to go into Mage's Tower to get some. It just would be nice to get some of that Lyrium dust. But we'll see when we'll be getting into that point, because this place is gonna take a while anyways. I guess it's fine that I had actually something to chat, but I'll cut some of this goddamn... Well, I guess it right now loaded, but maybe I still will cut some, because that took a long freaking time. Well, I don't need to talk to Sarah yet, so let's go to Chantry, sure.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts nor
not.
gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peas of the Maker's
Peas?
benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds
Wheel.
no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her bacon. And her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant.
What about the bacon? Apparently that
You're
belongs
doing this
into
on
there.
purpose, aren't you?
Bacon belongs there, though. It somehow just came into my mind. I wonder if there has ever been or would ever be a religion that would be a lot about food. Like, that the worship of food, like animals, sure, but that could be made into food, mayhaps, yes. Or there's blessed animals, like a cow is a pretty holy animal in India and stuff, but really just like bacon and peas and stuff like that. I wonder. Can I interrupt this, whatever this is? Because, yeah, I don't really understand the habits at all.
Oh, it's not an interruption, dear. We were just finishing up before mealtime. What can I do for you?
Mealtime. What are you doing exactly?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
Well, what can you tell me about the chant?
Tell you about the chant? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Nutmeg.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the chantry.
Fine, then. What do you want to know?
She's a weirdo. She's just a slight bit of a weirdo. Does the chant mention dwarves?
Why would it?
Sister, it's hardly appropriate. There's no need to be rude to anyone, even if they are ignorant and godless.
Ignorant and godless. I'm not ignorant and godless.
Of course not, dear. You just don't know anything about the chant, and you don't have any gods.
Ignorant and godless. Of course, yeah. You just don't know anything about the chant, and you don't have any gods. It's the freaking same thing as just saying that I'm ignorant and I'm godless. I understand the godless part, but other than we believe into our ancestors. So what's wrong with that? What freaking Well, what the hell sort of a verse was it that you were reciting just now?
It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though.
He sang it well, then I take it.
He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boanne, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us.
What happened to him?
It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He died?
He was in charge of the lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic.
She's such a weirdo, just talking about food analogies all the time. He looked like a pickled egg. Elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. How did you not pull him out there fast enough? Like, there's plenty of people here. Surely you should have been able to react, but I understand. You shouldn't have lyrium. For certainty. So, what does the chant say about the Darkspawn then?
Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the mage lords assaulted the golden city, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister,
What?
would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted.
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
Okay, well, never mind me then. I'll just let you guys be weirdos.
Now where's the fun in belonging to the chantry if you can't proselytize to the heathens a bit?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
Thanks for calling him a freaking heathen too. Thanks. Of course, I guess I can understand. It's not like I believe into your foolish behaviors. Ridiculous, you guys are. There's chickens. Why do you have chickens here? 3 chickens are just having a staring contest here. Clearly. They're all just looking at each other's. Yeah, I also was looking into the fact that what sort of quests I had, so I have pretty much all of these that I can complete, so that's very nice indeed. So, can do those, then there's plenty of these different quests that need to be tried to look into at some point. Ah, so many quests. So many quests. Quests after quests after quests. Let's read the new quest from the Shander boards. Back Alley Justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. In these dark times, we must work together against the common threat. Sergeant Kylan has brought disturbing news that should anger all righteous people in our own alleyways. Footpaths, muckers, and miscreants lie in wait to profit from the chaos of our times. They infect us like a plague. A reward is available for any information on these lowlifes. Sergeant Kylan has also offered a heavy purse for any brave souls that can best these brigands and make Denerim a safe place once again. This humble Shander has added to the reward as well. May the Maker bless all who heed this call. Sure. Missing in action. Find Erexol. Recently our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Maker bless these men and women and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the Blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Ternloken's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon, he left his home and never returned. This Shander was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coins for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, "In saving one man, you save us all. For if each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbor, anything is possible, especially now." Then Facil's request. Find Vassal Sextant. Master Vassal of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed this Chander that while about guild business he was waylaid by bandits like Kyle and the Shinari? I don't know how that's said. I don't even know what it exactly means. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. This sextant is of considerable symbolic value as it belonged to the first guildmaster of the Free Sailors. Master Vassal described his assailants as masked of foreign descent, even past the winter or free marches and unusual and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with this Shanter for the return of his sextant. That is all. Sure, we can do that. Locane's Bush. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an immediate conflict. There in Locane's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their action deserves support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary to threaten near the affected area to respect the honor earned by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be stronger for it. Certainly. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Locane himself, and the spiritual reward will be generous. As in, I will just simply go and kill Locane's troops, I'd say.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
I got a level up. Woohoo! Did I like return all of the previous quests, or do I need to talk to him? Why do I only see one in here? Maybe because the others are in Denerim? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of weird though, because I would think that those are still Shanderboard stuff, but apparently not. Well, 5 gold pieces and just barely getting a level up. So, let's have a look into that. I guess I could now have exactly the strength required. And then have 36 dexterity. I don't want to be a bard. Now then, just a question, what do I want from here? At least I have the Master Coercion. I guess I should take this. After this I will probably take a little bit of the trap making, because I did want some of that. Level 12. This is going to be a difficult one to choose, to be honest, especially because there's this one too that I would like, in all honesty. This one needs 1 more dexterity. Significant experience with 2-weapon fighting. But I kind of really would like to take this the most, I think. The rogue gains an almost preternatural ability to sense and avoid danger. This talent grants 1 in 5 chance of evading physical attacks, including being stunned or knocked down. I think that's just... it's really going to be useful, keeping us alive way better.
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kaelin died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the cathedral closed then?
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
I guess that's understandable. So what's wrong with your friend here? It doesn't seem to be quite right in the head.
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Lyrium did this to him? Why doesn't he stop taking it?
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
Well,
May the
alrighty
light
then.
of the Maker guide your steps.
I won't try to be going into that place. There's the well that we saw in Liliana's thing. Sister Justine.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
Well, yeah, I already accepted a lot of quests from that board. Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What are you so proud of?
I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat.
What's the curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
There are still relics to be found after all these years?
My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone.
That's quite a lot.
Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
Yeah, that does also mean that the untrusted ashes should be quite difficult to try to find. Sounds like the hawkers have a good business apparently.
Thriving, especially in a holy city like Denerim. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
I guess that makes sense. Balancing faith and reason would seem to be difficult, though.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
Do you think the Urn of Sacred Ashes is real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
That would be problematic to us. How many real relics have you found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
That's definitely not a lot, if you say that there would be one relic. Not that I care much. Not believing into a maker and stuff. Is this the same or...
You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again.
Well, thank you for that.
Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry.
But I've got to go then. Farewell.
Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Well, I can't visit there though. I can visit the courtyard. And to be honest, it's probably
Magic
better.
exists to serve man and never to rule over
Over him.
Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I don't even know what he was saying. She was saying after that. Ah dear. Well, at least we went through the stuff there. Mages Collective stuff.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
I wonder what quest did I even complete, to be honest. Herbal magic. 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. Ah, well, at least I got those, I guess. Even if I've done nothing else for the Mages Collective yet. Blood warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, the Templars do indeed make mistakes. I understand that several relatives of our friends among the collective will soon become targets of the chantry, and while I trust that this will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the chantry can send its message. I ask that the noble soul take the bundle of vials attached to this missive and find the 4 homes of chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front door of each home with the code's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the chantry can threaten them. I guess that's fine enough. Like, I understand I wouldn't want to be living in the Mage's Tower for sure, so... And, to die for that, if they haven't done anything wrong, that is. Have you seen me? No. Not yet, at least. The collective is saddened at the absence of the great mage Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser for the loss of these tales of rippled exploits and the aroma of his delicious twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen traveling in the direction of the Brecilian forest. Oh, how he did so love the outdoors. Anyone who returns with evidence of the whereabouts of the beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. Well, I'll keep my eyes out for this personnel. I wonder what point exactly my stuff is in there. I'll see. Nothing there. Hooded courier. I don't need a lesser intricate. I'll leave that. Whoever owns it.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Okay, hooded courier. What quest were you related to? I was thinking that I probably didn't even have anything for him, but apparently I did. I'm just not exactly sure what one that was. Is it in here? Not certain. Oh well, it's something. Maybe it was for the black irregulars. It's really difficult to say for sure. You're just standing here. Hello.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
How do you know who I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
I'll make sure not to disturb the peace, at least not a lot. Is the market's district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
How are they the worst?
With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Well, would you want any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Alrighty, I'll keep that in mind. Sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Okay, new quest. Harper's Guard. So much stuff. Let's go look at the gossipers first.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
Well, I've killed some Darkspawn, but yeah, there's a lot of them. Grey-Warden poster. Don't believe the lies, friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. The hidden burr holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. It was a pearlish establishment where we were supposed to go do that other thing anyways, so in that sense, I guess this seems like the right place for this too. I do remember about this one though. I do remember about that one. Let's investigate this area then next. I think there was a couple of shops nearby too. I did visit shortly that tavern already before, to be honest. But let's go through here first. Genitive is home. I guess we could do this. Sure. Go visit Genitive's house so that we can at least get some sort of a clue about Andraste's ashes. And who might you be, Waylon? So difficult to get the book sometimes. The History of the Chantry. Hello, Waylon.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genitivi.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
And why should I reveal this to you?
I'm Genitivi's assistant, Waylon. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
What do you think he discovered then?
I don't know. He was very excited when he left and said he would be back with all the answers. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
How do you exactly know they had disappeared? Like, you sent them after them, but how do you know that they would have gone and disappeared?
Well, they haven't returned, and they sent no word either.
Wow. Are you so close to the knights? Why send you word?
I don't know. After what happened to Genitivi, can you blame me for thinking the same thing could happen to the knights? Perhaps I am just a pessimist. I hope I am wrong.
So where did they go?
Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
Uh-huh. I need to obtain the ashes, or our Eamon will die. And apparently they are the only hope, even if I wouldn't really believe in them, but it's not like I have any other better plans.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating there?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
Staying at the inn. But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous. Hiding something?
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genitivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Us? Who's us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genitivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
Fireball? I don't want your fireballs. Thank you very much. I would very much appreciate not to be fireballed into the face.
Need help?
God damn. Still managed to do it though. Even though he also hit himself, so it's not like that was exactly amazing plan. Can't really see anything with you. Well, she's dead. He's dead even. Did I just see? Wow. So, to the end of the Sacred Ashes, Brother Trinity, the scholar who was trying to track down Andresta's final resting place, has gone missing. His assistant Valen told you that he set off to follow the lead on the urn. However, on future questioning, the man who called himself Valen became defensive and attacked you. He's now dead.
Going.
As he should. He should be dead.
Yes.
Dragon cults. That's yes, that's something, those dragon cults. I really would have to read the codexes one day too. So much stuff to read. Sandry hierarchy. Oh dear, Genitives Research, steel symbol of Andraste. The solid symbol is crafted from polished steel and has severe look to it. Severe. And a corpse. And the body of the real Wayland. It's not the brother, but the real assistant is quite dead. Quite dead in here. So... I actually wonder, can I read exactly that book, or am I not able to? Anyways, this was something that we needed to do here too, this Red Jenny thing, so I guess I can have a look into this again. The task was never promised to be easy. You said you could enter the Circle of Tower and you were believed. Find a small painted box in the First Irving's office and deliver it to the door marked in Denerim as agreed, or be prepared to find yourself hunted across Ferelden. I do have that box, I remember that. So, like, if I go to quest items, I have a small painted box here that I got from the Irving's office. Whatever it is about. Wonder why I still have all of these corpse goals, even though I gave them. And Genitives Research, amidst ramblings about local legends and ancient trade routes, one passage stands out. The village of Haven in Frostback seems a good place to start. Pity it's not on any maps. Yes, those are the private documents. Okay, well, that's taken a little bit forward, this thing. Even though I usually go into this for the Ashes earlier than I go to Orsamar, but that wasn't exactly my plan this time around. So I guess I gotta see how do I want to do things. No chatting between you guys. That's actually a nice looking sign. It kind of reminds me of one town in Italy which had nice metal signs, like, well, I'm sure a lot of those towns, certain European towns have those, but it had some nice signs as well. Metal though, that's very much wooden. Wonders of the Tida shop. Ah, of course, a shop. Definitely more than happy to enter the shop and buy some stuff for myself. Book. Denerim. Another book. Geography of Tidus. How is...
They get all this stuff. You think they have any miniature golem dolls?
If they have any miniature golem dolls, I'm sure to buy you one. Alistair. How can it be so difficult to investigate some of these things? An account of the Quanari. Interesting. Another scroll. That's at least a kind of a, I guess, miniature statue of the dragon. It doesn't seem that I would be missing any more of these codexes over here. So then I can just go and visit this guy over here. And yeah, Dalk. Tranquil Proprietor.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Yes, certainly. More than happy to. I'll take all of this, thank you very much. And sure, I'll take these too. So at least I have some lyrium if I need it. Is there anything otherwise that I would wanna buy? I could buy a Greater Lyrium Potion receipt, but I don't know. Lyrium dust I can buy. How many flasks did I have? I had plenty of flasks. I could buy that. Tome of the Arcane Technique. Definitely no need to buy this. It's cold damage after all. Radiates cold. I do wonder how that exactly means that it radiates cold. Then that's fire resistance and fire damage bonus. If I would buy one of these, I guess it would be this, considering I have the most of the electricity. So in that sense, that would make like a fine staff for Morrigan. And it's not that expensive, to be honest. 10% more of the electricity damage. Sure, I don't have other than 2 of those, but at least then there would be more sense of actually getting more lightning skills. So sure, I'll buy that, I guess. That's a good one, but also very expensive. Quite not enough for that. Not quite. Robe of the Witch. I wonder what that looks like. Nah. Party dog chain. Increases experience from Codex. I guess that would have been better a long time ago. That's an expensive ring. Not that special though. Twitch. More electricity damage? Sure. I guess I can buy Twitch. I didn't know that I would ever be able to buy Twitch. I'd stream on Twitch, but to be able to actually buy Twitch is a lot more than I would have imagined to be able to do. Hey. Map. Spirit Healer. But surely, can actually Spirit Healer be taught? Like, I'm trying to think about Vun, but I would assume that Vun should be able to teach that too. Maybe she can't, then I would need to buy that for sure. Because I would like Morrigan to be able to learn it. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I should check it, because it does seem a stupid thing to buy if Vun could be able to teach it. Because usually they can teach others their specialty, but not sure with this then when it's actually available here. But after all, you could have killed Vun too. Should I buy this from here? I'm kind of tempted to, just to get something more for Morrigan. It's a lot of stuff that she could be taking, so sure. Let's use for one of those, but definitely I wouldn't want to be using all of my money just like that. Morrigan, you can use this then, even if the damage in general is otherwise worse. But hey, electricity damage, sure, a little bit of resistance too, but that's not the specialty of it anyways. What sort of stuff did you have, Vun? You have definitely a lot better. You have a little bit of everything damage even though you don't need it. Which is kind of silly, indeed. And then you can have Twitch. You're welcome. You own Twitch, Morrigan. Aren't you lucky? Owning Twitch.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas.
I just want to sell the couple of things that I definitely do not need anymore, as in this magic stuff. Was there anything else? I guess not. It was pretty much just that thing that I bought that got exchanged. And then Morrigan can also use this book. And of course I couldn't even select another one for her anyways yet, so wouldn't be that important. I could take Tempest. I could take the Telekinetic Weapons, which would get us closer to Crushing Prison, which I also enjoy. Of course I would like to try some stuff from here too, but god damn it. I guess I'll just take this so I can then get Crushing Weapons, and then I can even play around with those things possibly. Yes. Telekinetic Weapons. Not certain how often I'll be exactly using it, but I guess we'll see. Something like that is fine. What does it even look like? I guess there's like that sort of a force aura in them. Yep. That's fine enough looking. Well, and oh, by the way, you could also just speed us a little bit. Make us a little bit speedier. as there is a lot to walk through after all. I'm probably not gonna be doing too much more in this episode, and then we can just change into another episode, but I'll at least go through this area a little bit more. I'll take the coins, which someone has just left into a friggin' barrel. The door opens a crack in response to your knock. There is a light breeze, like a change in pressure. I'm looking for Red Jenny. Fine. Just take the stupid box then. Maybe present the small painted box. Would you like this? A large shadow nods. A pouch of coins appears in exchange. Fine then. The door closes. Well, whatever that is for. Hey, Morrigan get a level up too. I guess she's actually going to get it. Finally. Let's just get all the way to 35 magic then. And you can take this. And crushing prison is ours. Woohoo. Where would I like to have it? I guess it makes sense to have it over here. I kind of want more space. More space into here. To be able to have a little bit. Because it's easier for me to find stuff when I have a like space sometimes between certain skills. Just move this just a little bit more, I guess. And then there's the damaging spells more, so I guess that's fine. And then what's this door? A warehouse. Whatever it would be in the warehouse, I'm not certain. Looks like a pretty empty warehouse. Should I be really stealing? Well, we don't. Someone more, probably richer person owns this place. Should I be? Let's just steal some stuff. I haven't stolen pretty much anything for a long time. It's just like this is a richer person. They can afford to lose something. Surely that's the case. Surely. Maybe there's gonna be a battle here at some point. I assume so. It's too suspicious to be just this area. I kind of feel that maybe there's a door behind those. Not certain, but yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a battle here at some point, certainly. Would be surprising if there wasn't. Then I guess we can go through the tavern still and end the episode after that. Considering I need to visit here after all shortly already anyways. In the previous time. Nevada. I'm not gonna be exploring all of this, I guess, nonetheless. Sophie's Guard. Do I wanna really... I kinda would like to come here a little bit later. Yeah. Let's explore this more later, because I don't think there's that much that I should or would need to do in here right now. Just remember, I haven't really looked through this tavern almost at all, so we can continue from there just fine. There's so much just to go through and just talk and see about this goddamn place. It's a bit much. It's a little bit much. I kind of want to be going and actually exploring forward next as into something else and just talk all the time, so I think I will do exactly that. Just at least start to be going somewhere else. So yeah, next time we'll be heading into some other areas of the Denerim and have a lot of battles, I'm certain. I remember that much. Well, we're going to be heading towards Pearl after all, and we needed to clear some ruffians from there, even though we weren't supposed to kill them. Still. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed still a little bit more of Dragon Age Origins, exploring Denerim, talking to a lot of people, and I'll see you for more next time around. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye. To be continued with Kid Arusha next time in Dragon Age.